your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Oh, look at the juke. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a give, right side. Childers. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Here we go. Viking, get ready.
Now Daniels. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Daniels. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 11.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
But you look at this defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go check. 60.
2nd and 2. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
70.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Cowboys at 11-2 now. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check smash, check smash. Ready, ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
They'll run on 1st down. Childers. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. You look at this Cowboy defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Get it.
And they'll send Judy in motion left. To throw is Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Ready.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Ready? Dragon 60. Drag. Cowboy.
He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let go.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And Washington has taken the lead. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Bronco 80. Go.
2nd and 4. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a 1st down.
For a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Please, go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Ready, ready.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Come on, come on.
They'll try the left side. Childers. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 10-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 18, Pioneer.
To the air goes Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Groupie for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run again with Blue. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Street, street. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb, 55 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Daniels. He finds his target. It's Matthews. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Childers. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Ready, ready.
In motion, the tight end.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Second and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now Daniels going to keep it. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
From the gun on third down, Daniels. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Groupie for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Cowboys 10.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be caught by Pickens. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Looking to throw. And he is caught by Lamb. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now he's going to step up and run. Drops it to Blue, complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
70 Timberwolves.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jay Ferguson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-17.
Commanders 21, Cowboys 17.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Going deep here for Matthews. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's way down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Okay, ready?
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Groupie for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score. Commanders 28, Cowboys 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the jump. Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw now on the final play. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And that is going to sail wide right. It's no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game started the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
He finds Pickens over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 85 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. Now 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Break.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show, because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
At the 33-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Start.
Now Daniels. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's good.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
And this defense not ready for that one, as he'll take this down inside the 25.
the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
To throw is Daniels. That's caught left side by Judy. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down, Washington.
Daniels looking to throw. It's caught. Here's Langford. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Hey, check.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now they'll audible to something else.
10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
They'll look to throw again. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
I go 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense is going to...
Bro, Madden saving you today, bro. I don't know what's going on. Nah, ain't nothing about nothing being lucky, fool. You getting a lot of janky shit.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost
They ain't let me catch that last one now.
Feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team.
It's all
Their
good,
drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. There he goes, left side. And this is going to be brought back for a final return touchdown by the Cowboys. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now Daniels going to keep it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and a mile.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. Airs this out for Matthews. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Yeah, I got that one back. Thank you, man. Man gave me that one.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw him through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Okay, break.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now back to throw. And incomplete.
Come on, gang.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Cook, Panther Street, Panther Street. Hey, smash Bronco.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great play there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The Cowboys will line up for
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Throwing now is Daniels.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Broncos.
Here's Daniels. That one is slant to McLaurin.
And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He was a yard or 2 short.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Daniels going to throw for it.
That is caught. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Ready?
On first down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Third down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Ready.
They go again with Blue. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 101 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Handoff, Blue running right. And he's got it across the midfield, striping into Washington territory.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
2. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it out. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Here's 1st down.
70 Timberwolves. 70
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st down, Childers.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Childers. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Crack all 80.
On the draw, Krosky-Merritt. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the 4th.
And it's just so much stress on a defense in that situation because you're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone, throwing the ball. Instead, they come back and hit him with a run. Block it well, and how about the physical run he made? Terrific job finding his way to the end zone to give him the lead.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And he's all the way in for the touchdown. No flags. And in the final stages of this game, they're an extra point away from tying us up.
One of the most exciting plays in football, a kickoff return for a touchdown. And in all the excitement, let's not lose sight of the fact that now the pressure shifts to that snapper, holder, and kicker. This extra point is really important.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on here to punt it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on. Hey, smash. Captain, hurt. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that That's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on first
I fucked that up. I fucked that up. That was a bad call, play call, gang. Ew.
12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's second down.
19 Lions, down. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40.
GG's.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Commanders are going to win this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group